In a remote forest, a man and his young daughter set traps for animals. It's their way of life: hunt, eat the meat, sell the skins. Their loyal dog trails beside them, and they communicate with the man's wife, and via radio, and agrees to head into town for supplies. This family lives far from civilization. Their only income is from trapping animals. The father teaches his daughter the trade, though she struggles with it. As they check the traps, they notice one is empty. The girl frowns. It must be him. He's back. She means a wolf, a predator they've encountered before. In town, and tries to sell animal skins at a local shop. Prices have dropped. The shopkeeper shrugs. If she wants more money, she needs something exotic, like a tiger or wolf pelt, and stares longingly at job and house rental posters. She wants out of this life. She dreams of a real home, a real school for her daughter. But they can't afford it. Back home, her husband teaches their daughter how to skin an animal and cooks a sparse dinner. When the girl mentions the wolf stealing their prey again, and erupts in frustration, she accuses her husband of hiding it from her and demands he do something. He brushes it off. Wolves hunt girls. Maybe he's following her. And argues, he's here because we make it easy. He knows we leave trapped prey. I'm going to report it. Her husband insists he'll handle it himself. He won't go to the authorities. Hunting is all they know. Later outside, and pleads with him to think of their daughter's future. You chose this life. I followed. But she didn't. She deserves better. But her husband won't change. This is who we are. Our children will live here too. The next morning, he takes their daughter with him to check the traps, despite Anne's protests. Over radio, he reassures her and sends the girl back when he senses danger. But the forest is thick with strange sounds. The girl panics. And, too, feels something stalking her while returning from the river. Back in the woods, the father sees the wolf and fires, but it escapes. Then he finds something horrific, a severed girl's hand, half-eaten. He follows the trail and discovers a clearing filled with brutally mutilated bodies arranged in a ritualistic circle. This wasn't the wolf. A human monster is out here too. He returns home shaken but tells no one. He now knows they're caught between two predators, the wolf and a killer. The next day, he's gone again, searching the woods. And her daughter go check the traps. Another catch is missing, but they find a ring near the site, probably from one of the murdered girls, and rushes to the local police. But the authorities are dismissive. It's outside our jurisdiction, they say. The wolf's just an animal. You live in the woods, you take that risk. Frustrated and out of options, and returns home. She buries the family dog, recently killed by the wolf. She lies to her daughter, saying the dog is just lost, trying to protect her innocence. Later, they catch and skin a deer together, despite Anne's hatred for it. That night, they hear a scream from the forest. A wounded man appears. His name is Lou. He's badly injured and claims a wolf attacked him while he was photographing nature, and takes him in, despite her daughter's unease. Dad said never trust strangers, she warns, and replies, he'd help too if he were here. Meanwhile, a police officer, Boss, returns to a car he's seen parked in the same place for 2 days. It's Lou's. He investigates and falls into a trap in the forest, caught and helpless. Back at the cabin, Lou says he wants to leave but is too hurt to walk. And her daughter try to help him, setting traps and poisoned bait for the wolf. But Boss, trying to track the danger, falls into another trap. Elsewhere, and finally discovers her husband's body, mangled, dead. The truth hits her hard. Lou is the killer, not just of her husband but the girls too. Her husband had tried to stop him. Horrified, and races home, fearing for her daughter. Meanwhile, Lou, hiding his true nature, knocks and unconscious when she returns. Her daughter hears the commotion, but it's too late. Lou has already begun his final crime. The police arrive, too late to save Boss, and begin tracking deeper into the forest. When Anne wakes, Lou demands the truck keys. She stalls, demanding to know her daughter's whereabouts. Lou only taunts her. None of this would have happened if your husband had stayed out of it. When he tries to assault her, and fights back viciously, trapping him and knocking him out. Then she enters the next room, and collapses in grief. Her daughter is dead, now broken and enraged, and decides to avenge her family. She skins Lou alive, turning the hunter into the hunted. As police approach, she walks out, covered in blood, Lou's flayed skin in hand. They're stunned by the grotesque sight. Inside, Lou clings to life, barely recognizable, and sits outside, headphones on, lost in grief. As the music fades, she remembers her family, and the screen cuts to black.